May I say, he's one of the few people that when you sit in a room or when you have political discussions, for example, us that were in the multi-party charter, where I would sit back and where he would deliver a segment of a solution or he would do something. Chris is one of the few that when he talks, you kind of sit back and go, it's a statesman talking here. He has his agendas. He has his own problems he will have to fight. But he has a demeanor about him. I mean, he is, if I'm not wrong, Chris, he is one of the longest serving members of parliament in the Republic of South Africa.
I think the longest.
He's served more than 3 decades. Now, that's a good and a bad thing. But I will never forget, and he will remember, Chris, I called him one day, he was like my old uncle, because he came and I was quite down at one stage in an election bid. And I was sitting there in my chair, licking my little wounds and my paws, Eina. And he came to me and he said to me, Neil, he said, remember, don't let politics get into your head. Be strong at heart, because if you don't, this thing will swallow you alive. He said it in Afrikaans. And he walked away and I went, wow. So yeah, I have a lot of affinity for him. And this is a new, can I call, passageway, because there were a lot of differences, I think, between Dr. Groenewald and Corne Mulder. Corne is a vehement supporter of, as you know, Cape Exit. He supports it. He supports self-sustainability and self-governance. Peter Groenewald does not. So the other question is, will Peter Groenewald remain a minister? Because now that he's not the leader of the Freedom Front anymore, I think they might keep him, that he can see it through, depending on how the thing stands. And now also, Chris, in conclusion on Dr. Mulder, I think the DA is going to sit right up and they're going to have to now understand that the person that was fighting behind the other person is now the person leading that organization. So very interesting stuff coming up, and the dynamic between them and the rest of the parties should be interesting.